They will be in for a lot of trouble. That Glock fade is coming in. Aros2 looking on him for the first. He's going to come out, trades out his teammate. Krisen was only the scapegoat. It's up to Spook to get into the CT position. Timing doesn't let him find the frag. JT amazing and the flags coming through. Yeah, Passion are playing this absolutely perfectly. The macro's just out there and the pistol is one.
Yeah, Nico, a 1 versus 3 clutch. And he'll need to make some bells ring. Glock in hand, Triple P comes in. Hauser to get a second of the round. And Passion UA starting things off.
We should be expecting a flash play anytime soon. Adam B, oh, he's just straight up peeking it. The confidence out of Adam right now. Sees the last flash go through, and the spray transfer doesn't find any. JT and Vem double up into cave, and it's just NicoDos to find an entry into the site. OG right now might be left with a question mark. They could go back to A. Look at Krisen.
Look at Grim. I mean, if Krisen doesn't get the kills from behind, are they going to be looking for that? Krisen's caught a bit of a timing. This is a really big fight, and Kvem is able to find the kill. And now with 20 seconds on the clock, you've got no other choice. You need to go B.
That is amazing. Out of Krisen there, and that is going to be JT. And Kvem coming right back up together. Amazing for Kvem. Oh my god, he's being really aggressive. He's had the help of Holzer coming through, but Adam finds a twin headshot, and that is Vem though, coming right back around. Yeah, saves the day once again.
Really well synchronized. The double donut push, Kvem as well going back into an aggressive position and towards red. They thought it'd push him away, but he takes that space with another double kill. And now it's all down to NicoDos and Spook. A bomb plan here would be perfect in a round like this.
It would be cutting a couple of losses out here for OG, but at the end of the day, Nico all by himself in a 1v4, just looking for headshots. Doesn't seem to have the time to plant that bomb. Should be a straight up fourth out here for Passion UA, yeah?
It's pretty clean. This is one of the most convincing starts we've seen out of Passion. And in a grand final like this, by the way, for both the teams.
Remember out here, the flank is coming through, and Passion UA not too shabby at 4v5s themselves. Holzerk will take a peek on in, a bit of a gander with that AWP. Staying in the Molotov, is going to be able to find one, and gets a little bit of damage off to Adam B as well. That should be enough out here from the side of Passion UA to try to retake with.
Yeah, especially with the kill coming out of Nixon towards Cave. Bomb's going to get planted, but this is 3 versus 3 retake with the double flank coming out of Banana. And as of right now, no one's looking.
No one is looking. Back turn. Spook is going to fall. Adam low HP, and is just out of DOS, left in a 1v2 in towards Ram that he is going to lose. That is going to be JT and squad coming up to 5 in a row now.
Yeah, you're gonna notice DC's been hyped up this round. Again, a 3-man setup. Really creative boost towards the back of the smoke and towards the ramp. Fem will collect NicoDos, and Spook is able to find one, make it a double in return, but JD's got one as well. Is the captain out of all people again to shut him down, and that's the bomb drop in towards the B-bomb side. 50 seconds on the clock. Krisen is just running back to collect it, but all of those steps must have been heard, should have been heard by Grim.
Surely right now, even GT can hear him move around. He's picked up the bomb.
I'm aware of the possibility. Shadow spotted. Hauserk's ready. That's the easiest shot of his life.
That's huge right now coming up for Passion. It's a 1v3 coming out of the IGL himself. Yet to put a kill on the board, by the way, here for OG. And with 10 seconds remaining, there's just no way he can get it through. That should be the round following up out here for Passion UA.
Yeah, just running him down with the all Grim. 3 survive, and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, OG, but you might want another tactical timeout after this one, because...
And now, well, that's what a powered up Vem can do. JT finally bleeding for the first time, takes down with him, and it's a beautiful flash indeed coming out from Holzerk. Vem still taking the fight, needs a little bit of extra support, and the second flash will go down there. It is absolutely beautiful out of Passion UA. The way they play together, calling this one out. It's Holzerk down on middle, spotting both of them in, and it's just out of Dos and Adam B looking for damage, really.
Look at the flashes. I mean, not a single fight is happening here on the side of Passion unless it's under their own needs and circumstances. Hauserk setting up for a mid-retake. Look at Grim.
Oh my god, Grim.
He's got 2 more teammates coming up.
There's no way! Right now, these guys are playing it so well. Grim, good for 2, but Adam B comes right back around. Almost saves the day, but it's not over yet. Nyx, the one who hasn't had to play the game for so long right now in these 8 rounds, now will have to step up. It's a 1v2 and half HP onto Adam.
Do they make noise? That's the one question. Do they use any of that utility in towards B? Nick might be able to cut off the bomb or find a really good timing to get in towards Cave. This is still dangerous. And he's going down the ramp. He's looking for Adam. This is the 1v1. You've heard the smoke already. I think he realizes it. The bomb has not been planted. Adam's waiting as well. They're going to gather up. They want to re-clear it together. And Adam B is able to find the kill. A massive round coming out of Adam B.
Holzerg, he's in a tough bind right now. Needs a little bit of help from that AUG that we've been talking about. Holzerg, maybe he doesn't. Combat upping all the way to Sunday. Oh, okay. Good utility to come right back around here. 45 seconds. OG will be looking towards that B-bomb site.
The bomb's still going B, yeah.
Yeah. And this is actually a great bait around because Passion have dropped the B-bomb site. However, they're coming right back onto middle. So they could be winning out these fights. And Nyx, that's an amazing two-piece to make this 4v2 happen.
I mean, the bomb is going to get planted, right? And Kvem spotted out one player, but... Oh, actually, it does go down to Nikodos. This is a big kill.
Yeah, but look at him. He's on 15 HP. How much can he really do on that left?
Yeah, Arosdos is going to have to do the majority of the heavy lifting, and Nikodos is going to take first point of contact down in towards the ramp. JT, big fight coming up. And Nico's able to get away with this kill, though. They might be able to turn it around. Arosdos going 1-for-1 might not be good enough. Low HP Nikodos needs to go absolutely nuclear in the 1-versus-2 clutch, and he knows where both those CTs are coming from, but they're just going to run him down.
That is huge. Adam needs to run into the bomb site now. Holzerg looking to deny, but they've taken so much time to the ramp. They're just letting Holzerg pick them apart, and it's not going to happen. Finally, a missed shot out of the upper, and that should be the round as well. Back turn, JT getting overrun, not getting taken down, though. Grim on mid, and if JT could have found another, that's Spook on 2 huge kills through walls there.
Yeah, absolutely. The wall bank's just saving OG in this round, and Grim, I feel like he's just going to be saving. You hold on to your gun here, you know you're pretty much set until the end of the half, especially with the bank that JT has been able to accumulate so far. And Grim is good financially, but this is a massive second round out of OG, and I don't want to be the one to say it, but it feels like they just needed a little bit of good fortune to go their way. Massive kills coming out of Spook. First the one onto Nyx, then the second one onto JT and Cave. And a mid shot coming out of Hausberg for the first time, it feels like, so far this map. OG with a great punish in towards that B-bomb side.
Ted, I feel like the script writers are working a little bit overtime right now, because we might just be going into another 9-3, yeah.
Yeah. It feels like 9-3 is the new...
And OG are taking so much time to just set up.
Yeah, Hausberg's rotated away though, and now he's going to get smoked off and mollied off. Grim is the only one that can do anything about those T's crossing onto the bomb side. And the flash is looking absolutely pristine. Grim couldn't see a thing, and neither can Hausberg. This is much more like it coming out of OG, and again, it's Adam B.
Yeah, someone checking PC, just shooting through smokes right there, killing everybody. 3v5. I doubt it's approachable out here if you are Passion UA, but with how much cash I thought they would have had, maybe they could have gone for it, but now they have no cash.
You know what's the crazy thing about OG, by the way? Because, as we said, they have a lot of tactical depth. They have a lot of depth in the way that they can use a lot of their rifles in different ways, because you've got people like Arosdos, who's been playing a lot more aggressively, by the way, in comparison to previous events, right? I feel like this is the first time I've seen Arosdos with 23.4% attempted entries, ever. Because he's always been a lurky player. He's always been a supportive element. And you've got Adam B as well taking a lot of initiative. You've got Spook. You've got Krisen as an in-game leader. And Nikodos is an aggressive hybrid oper. The interesting thing is Adam B, out of all people, even though he's not necessarily the quote-unquote entry, at least number-wise, so far at this event, he has an above 70% success when it comes down to opening fights. He's been so damn efficient whenever they've decided to use him for that. You don't really see often.
Sweden produces some goddamn talent out here for CS2.
It's always the Nordics. I compared him maybe to what Config was a couple of years ago! Let's talk about Spook, though! It really is spooky. In towards that B-bomb side. And the refract comes in towards middle, but this feels like 4 on the T side for OG. It feels like job well done on that recovery, and Grim's gonna give that one before a goal. Doesn't really have a choice, does he?
He pulled off a 1v3 before. Now he's upping the ante. One more to go. Oh! Finds Nikodos. Wants to make it happen. 90 HP left on Arosdos.
Don't give him a chance.
He pulled one through. He might just do another. Spook is the one to take the first contact out here. Coming out long. He's already running out of time. Grim has to go. Go, go, go. There's the peak. And the timing just doesn't go his way. Grim to be taken down. And an 8-4 split here for OG.
Much needed out of OG. This is the reason that you see Krisen starting to scream and get a little bit louder here towards the end of the first half. Getting those 4 out of the last 5 rounds, this is a game changer, a savior. They want to play. They want to play for this. They want to go for fights. And Adam will be able to shut down Hausberg. That's the bomb dropped. And now that becomes a little bit more tricky. Grim will find one in response, but Krisen's still in towards red, and they're starting to get her up. I feel like Krisen, or Grim, sorry, has realized that he wants to get the hell out of there.
He does. smoke down to CT. Now you have to be worried about Donut. But they've all walked out of there already, so the Molotov comes through, a fight will break out, and Kristen wanting to deny the bomb. It's still gonna go down. JT
Oh no.
on the trade back around. This is all falling apart. Domino effect could come through.
They
Passion.
don't know about the boost. Didn't see him.
They should have no idea. Yeah, they're always gonna check this, right? You're looking on over towards Ada. Oh, that's Spook coming in and checking indeed. Takes down 2, and it's just Nyx left in the 1v3. That he does not manage to get through. What a pistol out of Spook.
Yeah, you were wondering who's supposed to be the star of OG. Well, there's your answer. A massive quad coming out of Spook. This could get really tricky, because Spook can't get out of dodge, right? It's all about the support that should be provided by Nikodos, but if they clear jungle, then it might become a bit of a problem. There goes Spook. Arrowsdaw's able to fight back as well, and Nikodos yet to make his move, but they don't seem to realize. Passion away. Re-navigating themselves back in towards the B-bomb side. Actually, they want that mid-fight. Late flash comes in. Niko's able to get one. Spray transfer doesn't connect. Thankfully, Krizen's there for the rescue.
3 HP there for Nikodos. He's definitely tanking his. Oh, what? Now he was getting out, JT. What is that? 2 out of JT. Imagine he finds the 3rd. That is no way to make an anti-eco round there for OG.
Gotta respect it. Yeah. He's gonna get tested in towards that A-bomb side. Pistols come in. Not too much utility. Nade is a slam dunk out of Arrowsdaw, and so is the spray on the MP5. Give it a bit of a slap. And then slap the Passion UA players with it. Nikodos with the final one. It's a pretty clean one. Spook the only one to go down, but the rifle will get recovered by Arrowsdawson, and with the amount of money he was able to farm with the MP5. That's a bit of an issue though, right? Because you've expended so much utility if you're OG to try and get into a favorable fight in towards middle, and Passion didn't really give you anything. The good news is the Thieves don't really have all the nadage in the world either. Retaking middle though was an obvious possibility. Eyes on A main. Nyx has got a good position. Flash is going to go too deep to blind him. Spray is messy. Still able to find the first one. Almost the second. Spook. Low on HP. Gotta be careful. They're just pressing forward. One player rotating in towards CT. That's going to be Nikodos, but his teammate is already dead. Nikodos needs to step it up, but Kvem is going absolutely berserk. There's one more in towards Temple. That's going to be Adam. Are they ready for him to be that close?
Oh.
Answer is no. It's messy. They line up, but Hauser still gets the kill somehow.
Prison, last man standing in a 1v3, but look at the HP values there. Holzerk and Grim together, they make 8 HP. He's gonna run, he has no idea about that.
Oh, what type of a round that is. It's just
it.
so unlucky if you're OG, by the way. If you're Adam B, you feel like you probably should have gotten a second.
Yeah.
Look at the HP. Grim down to 1, Hauser down to 7. They still have 3 alive, though. And I mean, apparently it doesn't stop Grim from thinking about hunting.
Yeah, Prison is gonna come through here. Spotted the one healthy dude, by the way, in the lot. And he's not going to be able to take him down. Should be going down to the bomb, though. And will.
Yeah, that's a rifle to be recovered for Krizen. We'll see the second, but he doesn't really know how close Fem is, and that might be a bit of a surprise. Burning towards the back of Donut. Arrowsdaw's providing necessary support. And Arrowsdaw's will be able to double up and double down. Nikodos with another one. This one is falling apart for Passion. Slowly but surely, the defense looking really good
really
for the
nice
side of
team
OG.
Play. Really nice team play coming through out here for OG into Donut. That is exactly what you want to see. And you get to hear the Passion come out. By now, really, Vem could have been all the way pushed up into Temple into CT
They
to
can
be
go
looking
back.
for Spook.
Spook's left middle. He's too worried about the A-bomb side right now. He's just playing a timing game, and even though he might spot them out, that's a big kill. He's dropped the bomb now. Rifle picked up. Hauser needs to win that individual fight just for an opportunity to get to the A-bomb side, but Spook denies him.
He's looking so good on the movement, man. Spook's all over the place, and it's really hard to land a bullet onto him right now. That's exactly what you want out of your player, and that's the way that Krisen needs to feel after managing to find a 7-0 retake.
Absolutely.
Has found the find of the round here, maybe, potentially.
There's
Takes
one.
down Spook, knows that they're the second.
Oh my
and
god!
finds
What?
Nikodos as well. He is just clean.
They know the
Surgical
A player's
gloves.
alive. Do they want to go back? Arrowsdaw's is alive. He should be looking for him.
They do, but Arrowsdaw's is taking up a lot of space in towards middle himself. Could find the timing
missed
to
him.
rotate. Could still find Holzerk. Would
He
at
should be
least
ready, though,
something.
right?
Yeah, there you go. Arrowsdaw's takes Holzerk down. That's the AWP fallen, and now you're looking in for Vem to come right back around on 25 HP. He could still fall here, by the way.
Yeah, you can save. I mean, you can consider it. Maybe not anymore. Fem does go down. They're still going to give it a go. Prison finds one more, make it a double. He was just waiting for the right opportunity to step up, wasn't he? And Grim already tagged down, already spotted. Flash coming in, doesn't chase too much. First skill connected, but it's OG to get into the leadership position.
I mean, right now, with how well he's shooting, it makes a lot of sense, but Nikolas was ready on the angle, takes him down, and this calls out the fight here for Passion. They know where the AWP is, so they know that he can just peek on in. Adam, wanting to take the fight. Actually, the smoke is perfect for him, just too far forwards a little bit. Adam allowed to get out with a free one, and now Kristen, shoulder to shoulder with the enemy, takes Grim out. And this is just not going the way of Passion UA at all.
At least you get a bomb plant, but a 2 versus 4 should be a little bit too much. Look at how low they are, and Halzerk's even going to get taken down through the smoke. JT has had a phenomenal game so far, but this one should be a little bit too much to deal with. Even if you get 1 kill, it will be success, but they're not going to let you, and you're starting to hear that screaming even more now. They're getting louder and louder with every single other round that they win.
And Nikolas needs to find something here. Needs a connection, and that will be Kristen. Taking down the big fish and the second Kristen. Those are the 2 pieces that he's bringing in with impact for the team. JT has got to do it all by himself. 1v3. Can he do his best Grim impression right now in a round like this to save it for Passion UA?
50 seconds, at least he's got time to work with, and he might be able to get his hands on the bomb as well. Smoke will secure that.
And Nikolas saving sweet time.
Okay,
yeah.
Not anymore. That would have been a little bit too risky, but if you're Kristen, you're coming to Nikolas, he could be coming towards you. You could be having a 1v1, and that flash is just going to give it away. That's giving him an opportunity. JT, you've got a 1v1 in Kristen. We'll try and come in from CT, but that angle could be so difficult to clear out. There goes the flash, ready for the Oper. Rifle coming up, goes in towards Tempo, and he's still isolating those. 5-speed comes in. Nico does not miss the shot on the Op.
The comeback story out here. It feels like more and more teams are starting to adapt this rhythm, but OG are doing it undefeated so far in the best of 3s, and looking on down to mid, it will be Vem getting traded. Spook has been looking so good finally.
Yeah. And Kvem is the only one it feels like that's trying to open up something for Passion UA, create opportunities. He can't do it all alone. He needs a little bit of support. Niku does, taking a little bit of a chance, actually sticking around there for the fight. Thankfully doesn't get punished, but Spook keeps on getting kills through smokes.
Could be another out here. He doesn't fully reload, so no one gets to hear him.
Oper's still here.
Yeah,
Nikolas hits those.
1. Does he hit the second? Yes, he does! That is huge here for OG, as Holzek's the last man standing, and it's OG to bring it back from the depths of hell out here. Dracula's pleased, and so are OG, 39.
The first map already going in favor of OG, and in true OG fashion, it's another pistol rounds ready to go. Passion on the D side, in towards that A-bomb side they go, and Prison has already been gooshed up.
And there's the aggressive nature that we were expecting out of OG. Instead coming up for Passion here, really quick mid-round, coming through in towards main. It's going to be Holzek with that opening frag. Prison, remember, down to 4 HP,
Bomb
and
drop.
he can't really take the fight. Bomb is dropped, sure, but it's going to get picked right on up. And in from top, in from Pop Dog, Spook is going to take a lot of damage himself. It's headshots only season right now for Passion, and sure, Spook is trying to get out of there, but it's Passion with a really demanding pistol round out of OG.
Yeah, definitely not the best of maps for OG.
Look at a 4-man walk-up Ivy right now. Trying to come in behind, get a little bit of damage.
You call it a walk-up, I call it a sprint.
Oh, it's an absolute jog, let me tell you what. And it is going to be the USPs damaging way too much. 3K and upgrades now coming through for OG. You've planted the bomb, sure, but how did you royally mess that up? Grim and JT coming right back up to the chase. It's Aros left in a 1v1 out here. There's no way that Aros gets a chance here. He gets a look in and will go back. It's the AK of Grim to win it out. But how did that round get into a 1v1?
Oh boy, oh boy.
It's the small victories out here. OG now going into the full fight. They'll be feeling really confident in taking these fights up into electrical, up in towards main.
Big fine.
It's 1, sure, but it's traded out immediately. Down towards still the bomb side out here. It will be Crazen and Adam coming in together, lining on up into the X files and looking on out. Grim and Holzek left in a 2v4, making a 2-on-3. It's down to Crazen really to hold down this bomb side until he gets a little bit of support. Passion UA could run out here. They could go B, and that's exactly what they'll do. Grim, amazing pickups out of him.
That's so weird now. I mean, they have a bunch of flashes they're going to throw in towards Z. No smokes, no molotovs. Grim, good position, able to find the first one. Crazen will have to try and step it up, but Grim's got it under lock and key. What an ace out of Grim. He gets all 5 of them.
This entire tournament right now coming through, and that is going to be getting Passion UA the momentum they so desperately needed and deserved, especially after a round where you almost lose 2 full USPs. And they're still all here, actually. They have read into it correctly, because Passion UA are right back up to the chase, into the A-bomb side. JT got for 2-5-7s doing their jobs, but not enough. It's Ados left in a 1v3. And he does get spotted out. Nyx takes care of him. A quick round again out of Passion, but again, a little bit costly. Clutch conversions coming through, so yeah, definitely expect a lot out of Grim.
Big nade. Adam's trying to be aggressive and ahead of the curve, able to get the first one. Refrag needs to come in from Bob. He actually burns into the Molotov of Fem, and the refrags are perfect out of Passion. It's really good spacing. Down to a 2v2 we go, though. Hausberg and Grim taking on Arrows and Prison this time around. And again, they can reroute in towards that B-bomb side, but Arrows might be ahead of the play.
Could be a double fake as well, coming through out here for Passion UA. They make a lot of steps out here and towards B. They've got a little bit of util to work with as well. They should be expecting out of Zed here.
Ooh, needed
and
a
Grim,
kill.
again, huge on the pickup. That is going to be his 11th consecutive kill without a death.
He has to go down as well. Prison will have to change it if he wants to win the clutch, but look at how aggressive Grim is on that post plan. Prison. You're never seeing that one coming, especially if you catch a bit of a timing. He's thinking about it, by the way, and he's caught a bit of a timing himself. Hausberg's not looking. There goes the first one. He seems to realize what's going on. Prison looking for Grim. I think he spotted him out. Seen him definitely. Nate comes out, and it's going to be a slam dunk. Does a whole lot of damage over to Grim. Actually, not that much. 85 HP. Look at Grim. He's just running him down. He's playing this one with so much confidence. Grim does not flinch, and it's another triple. He's 12-0.
He's untouchable right now, man. A maniac completely here. Grim just keeps the spray going into a 1v1. How many people do you see going for sort of plays like that? Sure, he's aggressive. Sure, it goes down to a 1v1. But Prison had so much utility, and he just keeps the spam up. Yeah, so if you don't start doing something here, the 9-3 might not be easy to deal with onto the T side.
Decided against it. I think they were thinking about exploding onto the A-bomb side once again, but you spot out that early util.
They still are.
Down a little bit, and Grim's picked up another double. One with the Molotov, another one with the AK. This man is absolutely unstoppable.
I mean, we didn't think he'd go for that peak. He didn't think he'd go for that peak. Lines up two, takes him out. Entry into the side. Grim, what?
Are we sure that's Grim playing?
We need to check his PC, man. That's aimbot.
He's 15-1. He's styling on them. Let him play 1v10.
And they're hunting for these guns. They know they have to.
And that was another A-pop, by the way. Grim might as well get that one on to Arizos as well. There goes number 4, looking for another ace. Grim, there's no way Nikodos is going to let you do that. He needs to hold on to the ult, but he won't be able to. And this is a massive one to take away. It's not like there isn't enough money, but it might be right about the correct time for another tactical timeout coming out of Lambert.
Nikodos is on a hero AWP because he's had the cash saved up, but right now, another entry to the bomb side. JT's also helping out Grim a lot. He's finding a lot of these entries right behind him. Spook, great headshot onto Nyx. Looks for the second, finds it onto Grim. Okay, Spook, that's one way to shut down the heaviest hitter onto the server, but Holzerk still left alive too.
He's made it doable though. They've got a couple pistols. Nikodos on that hero up as well. You've got money for the next, so might as well give it a go.
We'll be going in for it, trading out the grenades. They're sending it all out. Dos is going to pick up the AWP right there. It's a double hop retake. Coming through out here for OG, trying to shoot these guys down. Vem knows about one, has no idea about Nikodos though.
No defuse kit. Oh, running out of bullets.
One tap. Tapping away. Glock in hand. What? Does it jumping? What is going on this game?
That's
Passion.
Insane. They're just winning the rounds. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter that they've got a half buy and they're still getting the kills, right? All that matters is getting those rounds over the board. We're just stacking them up. Racks on racks.
Bans over bans right now for Grim and JT, man.
Unfortunately for OG, they can't go band for band with Passion.
No.
They're too far behind.
He gets out with at least one there. Nyx goes back into heaven.
Do they want to play this retake? That's the question. I mean, at this point, you don't really have a choice, right? You need to go for every single round that you can, and JT will just mold him down. Hausberg finds another. There goes Kvem as well. They're just getting completely annihilated.
In a grand final, a 9-0 start. Oh! Wait, Kristen, had he had an A4, maybe a bit more damage done. Nice 2K, nice attempt. This is insane. And Nikodos, the first one to go down on the AWP, the hero up.
You probably feel like this map is already over. It's all about dignity, all about trying to make it look a little bit less miserable, I guess.
Amazing grenades. Oh my god.
Thank God they failed the second one, by the way, because that would have been another kill onto Adam B with utility, and he's been getting a lot of util damage sent his way. He was one of the heroes on that previous map, and
it's not
another
over.
deep Molotov. They've heard the second player as well. They know Spook was a little bit deeper. He's able to double up and double down. Maybe this is what they need. A little bit of Spook magic.
Maybe it is so. Coming into it.
He's going to play this one passively. Get the information, let them onto the bomb site. That is massive.
No!
Grim doing the damage. Look at how low the both of them are.
There's a grenade on
Grim
Halzard.
is the Grim Reaper, and he's hungry. He wants more. He wants all of them, and they won't get him. A slam dunk with the HE.
And now OG on the last full buy that they're gonna get out of the CT side. It feels like even 2 is gonna be nothing.
Another A-rush.
1 HP.
Picking up the pace, finally going down actually to an 8 of Hauser, but the refrags are still coming in some form or another. And maybe it's Nyx's time to shine.
No, it's just Grim on Nyx's PC right now, coming right back again to the play. Looking on in, is gonna fall. JT left to the bomb site. 2v3 once again. Can Passion UA do it flawlessly into this half? It's up to JT. He's found multi-frags before. Left into 1v2. Short connects onto Ados Dos. He is gonna be flanked around here. Crizin moving on in. There's not a world in which JT clears him. There you go. First round on the board, and you know why? It's because Grim was killed by his own teammate. That's the only way to win it. You need to kill Grim, and Holzer's gonna do it for you.
Absolutely.
Either way,
massive.
he was on 8 HP. Yeah, good utility out of the bat there for OG.
I mean, at this point, you can get whatever you can, right, if you're OG. But even 2 rounds on the CT side doesn't really change your fate too much, it feels like.
It shouldn't. It really shouldn't right now. Remember, Train is very CT-sided. He might be able to find an opening frag himself down on the main. Doesn't need to see anyone either. Oh! Or he will go down without seeing anyone. Grim! How is he connecting these lineup here for Nyx? Not gonna kill anyone. Knows about 2 of them. Knows about the last one now. Cruiser as well, spamming through. He's been the savior of this round. Has managed to find 2 frags in through the smokes. Once Grim as well. But it's the 2 scariest players right now. Grim and JT, and low HP onto Ados. They do. They're sending it to hell right there. Grim down to half. JT even lower.
They know they've got Aros trapped, right? They don't seem to realize he could be in towards the left-hand side, though. But he's too scared to make
They're not going to care. They're not going to care. They're going after Chris, and they already knew about him. Grim wants to take him down, finds the headshot, knows about the last one. Is going to look back, picks up the bomb. No, doesn't. Walks over right by it. Incendiary right on top. And Grim sees the last bullet, connects and kills. 11-1. Passion UA. This is the most one-sided train I have seen ever.
That might be one of the most impressive showings out of a single individual on the T side of train I've ever seen. Probably one of the best halves in Grim's career. He's 23-4.
In 12 rounds. In 12 rounds, Ted.
Look at him go. He's looking for more fights. Finally, Nikudo's able to humble him. At least for now.
Yeah, it's been a while, but there you go. That's going to be Kven to come right back up, though. Finds 1, needs 2. Random. That was really quick out of him. Barely even saw him getting the kill. 1v4. Nyx. This would be an insane clutch as well. Out of someone that's...
I feel like at this point, OG are in that type of position where even in a 4 versus 1, no one's speaking. No one's given opportunities.
Safe. It's 11-1. Of course they're not. It's do or die situation. Nyx right now should go down. There you go. Clean out of Adam.
Perfect shots. I mean, Adam B, by the way, he deserves so much credit because he's been one of the few players on the side of OG that have been performing.
To be able to take one down, and now the trade back is not going to happen. Nikudos finds Holzer. Spamming. Nikudos down to 30 HP.
Careful.
Will be looking alive,
Careful.
but it's Grim yet again, and that's an AK pickup.
That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. He's the last person in the server you want to be giving a premium rifle over to. He's got better guns than the T's. Spook and Arrowsdoors are left with SMGs, and Grim's got the AK-47.
Okay, that's interesting, but they've completely, not completely, but misread this one a little bit. They've gone in towards the B-bomb side. They are playing together at the very least. Nyx, he might want a gun, but he's not going anywhere.
They're so terrified, though. I mean, look at that. Spook has got a timing. He's going to search for something in towards B. Does he see Grim in towards upper? He didn't spot him.
Hasn't seen anything.
He's missed him completely. He might think B is clear. And this is a terrifying situation right now for OG. They just... Arrowsdoors is not moving. They don't know where Nyx was all this time. Grim was the one to get the kills in towards Ivy, and they've just lost track of him. If they think A is free, after not seeing anyone in towards Ivy, they might get caught off guard by that push-up coming out of Pop.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's the last thing he's thinking about. It's more, I don't know where they are, I don't have any utility, I don't have a defuse kit, I don't want to be giving away an AK. We're happy with the damage. That was a force buy as well, but we want to keep the pressure up, even in the next. Even if it's going to be just a half investment coming out of everybody else on the team. It still gets damn close, though.
He played it very well, though, because with that AK in the 1v2, he was spamming through the smoke. If he kills Arrowsdoors there, he wins the round.
Yep.
Walk up into Pop Dog. With Grim at the head here, he could really just upgrade. a lot of the weaponry out here for his teammates.
I mean, there's no one to be challenged, right? But the moment you start hearing that utility towards the A-bomb side, they can just make a bit of a turn, head right back, and they will be able to arrive in time.
A flying Halzark there, but Grim indeed finds the first, looking for more. Grim, good for 2. Don't do this to me! Don't do this to me, Grim! Finally shut down, but Chris is down to 24 HP, and it's this 5-7 to bring it back around. Grim, you've done it again, you madman! It's Adam left in a 1v2. 12 HP onto JT, he's got the deagle. No one's picked up a rifle yet, though, onto the CT side. They haven't had the time. Adam will have to plant in the midst of this 1v2.
He might think about going B here, by the way, but JT is already there. It's such an uncomfortable bomb site to be working with. He's lost track of the pop player. They've both repositioned. One coming out of Ivy, another one coming out of Z. There's no way he's ready. Nyx has just won this one perfectly, but it's the Grim Reaper again with a triple. And Nyx with a double kill out of nowhere on the pistol, man. That's just unfair. It really is.
It does feel like he's hit his final form, isn't it? 12-3 right now, and it's going to be a B hit here for OG. We'll finally get to see some executions come out of the T side. JT here to hold. The multi-frag needs to be huge. Nyx on the back of Cloud as well. Held JT out. Nyx good for 2, and it feels like this is how it's going to end. It's just Spook and Krisen left on down, and it might be Grim with the first, with the last saying 2. Down to Spook. They're going to give it to Grim. He wants to peek this, but you hear him move away. 1v3 out here for Spook, who needs the ace clutch to keep his team in the game, by the way.
He's been haunting them round after round, fight after fight, kill after kill. This one map is Grim's, and this one map is a 29-6, and Passion UA level things up, led by the Grim Reaper.
Oh, and what a scary Grim Reaper that was. In the name of death right now, DraculaN has got you covered if you want to see amazing performances. You either win or you lose. Coming through OG, a quick one out into Hut, but now slowing it down to a T. Waiting on now for Passion UA to make a move, and it seems that they have been playing themselves a little bit. They've sent Grim down the vents, and OG all but ran in towards that ramp. They have been able to get in front of the pace, in front of the push. Halzark gets overran out here. Adam, good for 2 into the pistol round, but needs 3 more. Where that came from, Nyx, good taps. Oh, Adam is going to come through, and he's the only one not hit by friendly fire there. Arrows down to 14 HP, and Spook coming down to the double doors. It will be Vem and Nyx to try to claw their way back into this round. 2v2 made 2v1. Vem on those dualies doing a lot of work. Arrows is going to get the bomb planted. At least that's a silver lining, but he's down to 14 HP. Should get overran out here. The USP will take him out, and that is going to be Passion UA continuing the tempo.
A lot of utility in towards that A-bomb side early on. Pretty much all that they had. Just 2 more smokes on their disposal. Kvem is able to find the first kill in towards the ramp. Another grenade that's going to do a little bit of damage. Decides to go back for more, and Spook is there for the punish. It's not too bad, but there was another kill happening in the meantime. That was Nyx getting a kill in towards A.
Spook down to the bomb side here, ready to defend against the retake. Halzark only good for 1. Nyx comes through with the MP9. Good damage onto Spook, but left in a 1v1 is the Grim Reaper himself, looking to try to make it up again. Spook, he's on 5 HP, so he's not really going to be going in for the insta-plant coming through into this one. He has laid out the smoke. Grim can just wait it out. Waiting in for the opportunity, spots him out. Tries to look for headshots. That's not how you need to play this. Looking on in, spots him running, and Grim takes him out. There is the movement. There's the rotations. There's Passion UA. Good for 2. Man, the CT side is living up to the name. The passion exuding out of these 5 lads is absolutely brilliant to see. And Halzark moving in towards outside. Tries to line them up, but only good for 1. Grenade will deal a good bit of damage, but it's still Spook good for 2. This man, he's been trying to be the difference maker out here for OG. And right now, that is one hell of a way to start it. But yeah, that is going to be Nyx to fall them on the trade back. You've lost already a lot. It's a 2v3 now.
The only thing you have going on for you right now is they don't really know where Grim is, right? And Kvem needs to make sure he's quiet as he's moving around the lobby. The bomb is headed towards him, but he's going back in towards that ramp position, and we might have a bit of a showdown.
Look at Krisen.
Any moment now. Krisen's already in towards heaven. Grim is closing out the distance, out towards outside, and in towards Mini. Where does he want to go, though?
At this point, even if Passion UA wait enough, they will be hearing the bomb going on over to the A-bomb side. Grim is going to have a really good flank around, and Vem is going to just have a 1v1 up against Krisen. That might be winning out the game. Yeah. That might be to see who gets the round.
Seen him.
Pixel spotted, headshot connected, but only through 2 walls, so he's down to 89.
Yeah, doesn't really tag him down. They've got a comfortable post plan, and Grim is the one with the defuse kit. Needs to win that first fight. Able to do so. Nice reaction. Doesn't take too much damage for it. Now this one is much more doable, and Kvem still with a pretty tough task to try and deal with Krizen. Needs to go for the peek and win it as well. Dink lands. Kill, not quite. Grim needs another big clutch. Spotting the player towards the back of the bomb site. Now he knows where both of them are. Trying running down. Spook playing for his life, and he's played that one to perfection. There's the response out of OG.
Beauty round out here from Spook. Finds the first two, then the last. That is how you put up impact here for OG. He will be the bait. Grim just needs to trade it back. Triple grenades onto Grim and to Nyx. That is amazing out of OG, and the team play is going to be winning them the round.
Yeah, this should be a save coming out of JT. You get that SMG, you can play, I guess, for a couple exit frags, but you want to have something going into the next round. This is the best start that we've seen out of OG all series long, and this is the best moment for it as well. Another massive double kill out of Spook, 8-2. He was one of the beasts. A couple of kills across the first 4 rounds.
And as they equalize up, the bomb goes down. It's 2-2. And that's an amazing round here for OG. Not only because they, of course, managed to win it, but because they... Just in general, OG have been looking much, much better. Flash to come through. Nikodas wants to farm them up with that Mac-10. And he'll be able to get out with one. But that still should be a quick round out here for OG. Entrance to the bomb site. One into heaven. That is going to be them. And JT with Mac-10 just spamming away on main.
Oh, there's one.
Okay, looking for a second maybe. Might be a bit too much, but never say never. Them has done these before. It's up to JT to come bustling out of that smoke to help him out. It's all about timing. There it is. Adam B now fully checked into the bomb site. OG cleared it up. And 3-2. Gonna be looking with the rest of OG onto an entry towards this ramp. It's up to them again to hold this angle. He's been doing a good job at being aggressive onto this ramp angle, but now he's gonna be needing a little bit of support out of Holzerk. That's exactly what Holzerk does. Takes down 2.
Look at a push. Grim's called a perfect timing. They're not going to be ready for this. He just used the commotion in towards the ramp.
Amazing.
There goes one. Second player spotted, and he's going to gobble up both of them. There goes Grim. Not quite as... really guarding A right now.
Yeah, because Passion, they've seen the smokes. They thought this was an outside play, but instead it's coming down to A, and it will be Holzerk to go down. Krizen in a really good spot right now to try to deny this rotation. Looking for taps, finds one. Can it be for the price of 2? Flash and pushing over in front of the flash. That's insane out of Krizen.
It's a massive play out of him. He wins them the round single-handedly. I guess you could say Adam B does a really good job to find that opening in towards the A bomb side, but
it's Krizen this round.
Yeah. All that space, the timing he's able to catch in towards Hell, denies that double rotation coming up secret, and even follows up with a kill onto JT. This is another massive response coming out of OG. And this is the big difference between the previous map and this one. OG are just not letting Passion chain up consecutive rounds here. They did it for the first 2, but again, OG did not let him get an anti-eco.
Yeah, they're feeling so much more competitive into a T-side like this. Nuke. It was always going to be a big question mark. It was always going to be a big hurdle here for OG to jump over, but right now they're doing exactly that and better. Coming into this one, round number 8. We're dwindling down the round count here for the first half. And it will be a full buy to go through utility out here if you're Adam B. Checked it into Nyx, is going to be able to get 1, and Grim, sure, he's amazing for 2, but will stay alive at 8 HP. He's just a bullet's death away to come through right now, and they're all finding him. OG are running him down, and they're winning out their duels. That's the important part. Vem spots him out and plays with the ladder. At AK, it's really tough to work with.
They're playing like they won the previous map 13-2, not like they lost it.
That's how you're supposed to play after you've just gotten wrecked, right? That's how you're supposed to be bringing in the confidence, the momentum into a game like this. Ooh, what? Vem dies on 100 HP from there? It is some huge momentum here.
Oh,
and oh way. No, not again.
Oh my
Come
goodness.
on, boys.
Not the pistols. Oh my god.
Grim!
Is he back? There's no way he's back.
He's back online.
Not in a round like this. And Fem's pushed ahead of the ramp smoke. Krizen should clear this. He should clear this, and it does make a difference. He does not go down. It was a little bit labor, but they do get the kill. If you're Passion, you don't want to overplay your hand right now. You've basically won the round. Still plenty of time for him and Krizen to work with.
Deagle's so tricky, man. Can't connect that first bullet.
They might want to go back B. I mean, you spotted the player up. You can't go up the ladder.
You saw
The bomb
as
is already
well.
moving back as well. Hausberg with the silent drop. Thing is, there is one of those rifles on that B bomb side, and this is going to be Nyx. Both Hausberg and Grim on the upper level. But Nyx might be able to get himself into a pretty decent position. 30 seconds on the clock. You need to make a move, and Adam is still walking in towards main, I believe. Prison's here with the bomb, though.
20
oh, no, it's
seconds.
Spook, sorry.
Yeah.
He's on the prowl for something.
This is
Might
Grim.
try a vent drop. Timing's good enough. Grim shuts him down, and Prison now will have to commit to the bomb plant. Time. Not enough to tap the bomb multiple times. You might do it once, but he wants to clear out the entire bomb site, and now he's going to make a little bit of sound. 7 seconds. Nyx, does he want to go for it? Break of the window. He's missed the timing to go for a fight.
Prison trying to fake that he's actually moving through. Now he's going through, looking for that fight, and it's down to the 1v1. He segments it well, right? He means well, but that is a full pistol round on an eco that somehow...
All of them are in towards that lobby position. That's why you see them expand some of the utility. That's a big kill coming out of Grim. Now you know they're coming somewhere out of lobby. There's nowhere else where they could be. Hausberg wavered on the first shot, but JT yet to play his hand. There goes one, making a double. The IGL going absolutely nuclear, and Nyx and Grim will shut them down. 5 rounds on that CT side.
Oh, and the Savior goes down instead.
There you go.
Becomes the victim. JT traded on a Glock, of all things, and Grim is left to try to boost up his KD even further. Does it? Does it again? You move 1 second away from this guy's POV. He pulls through all the kills. Good headshot.
Out of ours, though. This is a pretty expensive round. I mean, they don't really mind as long as they win it, but it's not impossible. We've seen some crazy clutches out of ours, though. There was that 1 versus 3 on Enshin against the Basement Boys a couple days ago. Does he have another one? AK picked up, no armor again. That was just an eco round coming out of OG. So if Aristos is able to make something happen, that would be absolutely unheard of. Grim, low on HP as well. Needs to be careful with the timing. Spots him out, and there goes Clem. That was the cue. They were just waiting.
They need an opener somewhere to finally work with something. Ooh. Oh, and it's Grim again. A 1-tap out of him to take out Nikodos. And still outside is a problem. JT looking for it, had the advantage. Krisen denied. What is that, Krisen? Good for 2. Adam comes right back around, takes down the Reaper. 2v3 now for Passion UA.
That's tricky. And Hausberg's pushing as well. Adam's ready. He's reading into it. He's expecting the peak, but Hausberg's a little bit quicker. Down to the 2 versus 2 we go, but the bomb still dropped in towards outside, and Hausberg has gotten that information. 1 more player spotted. He decides to try and go up. That's such a risky maneuver out of Hausberg.
Them left in a 1v2 now has the opportunity to go massive. Opens up the door. Molly down to Ninja. Waits for someone to peek out first. OG never going to give him the opportunity. Krisen just holding down the angle, waiting down the line. The ramp player coming in, and that's Krisen making it 6-all.
There it goes. There's the Molotov. Oh, the Molly failed. This was supposed to be an A fake, but they failed the Molly for the top of HUD. Still going in towards the ramp. Adam doesn't move away, able to drop Hausberg. Still, can't really stop them from making their way down.
Yeah, they've seen the bomb right now. Spook finds another. Spook is always good on these pistols. And Krisen comes right back around. Vim and Nyx, no bomb, no round. Nothing to be had here on Passion UA's pistol round. A much needed one here out of the T side, but one that Vim needs to convert on a 1v5 ace clutch.
At least he's got the bomb on his back. If there was someone you'd put your money on right now, it probably would be either Grim or Kvem. Might be time to shine. Hasn't really been able to showcase so much of that mechanical prowess so far in the grand final, Kvem, but that's a great opportunity to at least try and do a little bit of damage. If you're able to somehow get a bomb plan out of this, that would be miraculous, but it should be impossible. Another slight jiggle out of Krisen. Information confirmed. They still know Kvem is in towards single, and there's 2 players right on top of him. There should be no way he's even able to get a singular kill out of this situation. Tapping away, able to drop Krisen, but the moment that he gets into that fight, there's the double swing, and Adam B. The less you have to reinvest going into the next round, the better.
Utility on this CT side is not looking amazing later down into the round, so Passion UA could overwhelm in towards the B-bomb site, but them has been spotted out on the move in towards Secret, and now it's just up to Adam to deny them all. Good for 2, spams up the 3rd, gets support, and that will be OG, making it out clean out of the anti-eco.
Yeah, and Adam B on the CT side is a different beast, man.
As he does find the first, needs to connect onto the second as well. That's the bomb. Adam B helps him out, but Vem Comes through with that Tech 9 of his, finds yet another, and it's Adam beat to hold over the A-bomb,
There you
over
go.
the B-bomb side. Grim still left alive though on that AK. There's no way. 3-piece out of Grim. And it's the Reaper back at the play. 1v1 up against the enemy IGL. Could be double digits for OG, or could be the first round on the T side here for
He's waiting
Passion.
for him.
Grim is waiting for that bomb to get picked up. Turns around at the inopportune moment. Grim is on a swivel right now. It feels like it's all on the line in this round. Crizzen won't open those doors.
He can walk away. Is he leaving the bomb site? Crizzen might be ahead of the play. He's already in the vent.
He's going up.
Is he going up?
Yes, he is.
Oh my god.
Crizzen's so
Brace
smart.
yourselves. This is a 300 IQ play. Crizzen's already on A. He's waiting for Grim. He's going to be towards the back of the bomb site. Grim's never seeing that one coming. Crizzen's outplayed him, surely. You're never clearing the back of the bomb site. He was thinking about it. Drop comes in, trying to go for the bomb one. Crizzen! It's not a 300, it's a 3000 IQ clutch.
And it had to be that coming out of Crizzen, because Grim goes absolutely nuclear in a Tech 9 round here for Passion UA. You can't forget about that. That was just Tech 9s running down onto the B-bomb side, finding every single frag there for Grim.
It's such a confident play out of Crizzen, by the way. The moment that the door gets closed, he spams a little bit. He's already on the move. He was on A far before Grim was even close. He was in his mind, rent-free.
Opens up that part of the map, but leaves OG to try to work this one out together.
There's one, not quite a second. Good spacing. Get the refrag, but remember, Kvem is still really low on HP, and Adam, he's gonna try and beat the Molotov. No one's looking. No one was ready for it. He might get a double. He might get all three of them. Adam B! Where did that one come from?
Another clutch, another time to be looking alive, and another impossible situation here for OG. Doesn't get to hear anything just yet. He's scared about Vent. There's no one watching him. Needs some support. OG, blow open. The smoke out there. Spook does manage to find one.
Adam is already on the scenes, though. Already on the B-bomb side, playing in the middle of nowhere. Needs to try and isolate the fight. There goes the first.
What?
Headshot connects. It's so quick. But the refrag is even quicker. Arrows those. Big fight on 2 nicks. That one's in towards the ramp. Fem and JT need a clutch.
Nico does. He is on the angle, though. Vem doesn't know what hit him, and that is going to be 12 on the board for OG. We can hear them from all the way out here. This is them making one final push towards that ending.
And there's no more tactical timeouts. There's no more hope, it feels like, for Passion. You can't kill the momentum.
He's trying to be a hero too. He needs something to work out here. And
He's going for more.
With this pushing power down lobby, indeed manages to kill 2.5.
That's the bomb. They dropped it in.
They got it.
Finds one more. And Kvem, the one man left to try and deny OG. They've done it so well. They've been absolutely pristine, and they come back after beating on Train to get their first trophy in the organization's history. They take down Passion. They take down everyone. And they are your DraculaN Season 2 champions.
There you have it. Flawless CT side into a victory out here. The 5 men on your screen have done it for OG. Passion UA don't know what hit him, and that T side.